Hi, today we're gonna learn about work done. So your work done is actually the scalar product between your force and displacement. In other words, your W will be Fs cos theta. Okay, now let's say your force and displacement are in the same directions. What does this mean by? If an object is being pulled or pushed by a force which is in the same direction as the changes of your displacement. Let's say a block is being moved from here to here, so the changes in your displacement is this one, and your F is in this direction, so both of them have the same direction. So in other words, the theta will be equal to 0 degree. Okay, this is your F dot S. So this equation will be Fs will become Fs only, because cos theta will be equal to 1 when your theta is 0. So you know that F is ma from your Newton's second law. So in other words, your work done will be equal to mas. So let this one as your first equations. So you know that the force has been pushed to move your object from here to here. So in an increasing of velocity. Let's say this is your initial velocity and this is your final velocity, because you have an F here. So in other words, F will cause an acceleration. So object will move from lower velocity to a higher velocity, which denote as an initial velocity as u and final velocity as v. So in this diagram, so we know that when the force is being applied uniformly, so you have your A as uniform A. So in other words, you have your uniform equations of motion, which is your v square is equal to u square plus 2as. You have these equations for your uniform accelerations equation. So rearrange these equations and you will get as is equal to v squared minus u squared per 2. So this denotes as a second equation. So substitute your second equation into one equation. So you will get w equal to m v squared minus u squared per 2. So in other words, your work done will be equal to half m v squared minus u squared, which this one is actually half mv squared minus half mu squared. So this is actually the change in kinetic energy. So in other words, your work done is equal to the change in kinetic energy. Okay, that's it for today.